We speak of a world that values its children, a world that cherishes its daughters as much as its sons. But words ring hollow without action. The government, as the protector of its citizens, bears a sacred duty. It must safeguard its girls, nurturing their potential and ensuring their safety. This is not a task for the faint of heart. It demands unwavering commitment. It necessitates a fundamental shift. We must move from a culture that often excuses violence against girls to one that fiercely condemns it. Governments cannot stand idly by. They cannot be passive observers in the lives of their girls. Their role is not to watch from the sidelines as injustice unfolds. Their duty is to intervene, to protect, to empower. Their responsibility is to create a world where girls are not afraid to walk the streets, a world where they are not afraid to raise their voices, a world where they are free to blossom into the women they are meant to be. The first line of defense is strong, unwavering laws. Laws that punish those who seek to harm, exploit or silence girls. Laws that send a clear message: violence against girls will not be tolerated. But laws, while essential, are not enough. We must equip girls with the tools to protect themselves. Education is paramount. An educated girl is an empowered girl. Access to quality healthcare is equally vital. It ensures their physical well-being. It equips them with knowledge about their bodies and their rights. These are not mere amenities, they are fundamental rights. Every girl, regardless of her background, deserves access to these basic necessities. These are the building blocks of a just and equitable society. Protecting girls is not solely about preventing harm. It is about fostering their potential. It is about creating avenues for them to thrive. This requires economic empowerment. Governments must invest in programs that provide girls with skills and opportunities. Programs that enable them to become financially independent, to break free from cycles of poverty and dependence. Strict monitoring and evaluation of these initiatives are crucial. We must ensure that resources reach their intended recipients. We must hold ourselves accountable for the promises we make to our girls. This is not a task for one ministry or department alone. It demands a collaborative approach, a unified front that prioritizes the needs of girls and holds their best interests at heart. Section 4. Empty gestures won't suffice. Avoiding victim blaming and superficiality. We must be wary of superficial solutions, band-aid solutions that address symptoms without tackling the root causes. We need systemic change, not empty gestures. Victim blaming is unacceptable. A girl's attire, her behavior or her circumstances never justify violence against her. The onus of responsibility lies solely with the perpetrator. We must dismantle the societal norms and beliefs that perpetuate a culture of silence and shame. We must create safe spaces for girls to report abuse and seek justice. Our approach must be holistic and intersectional, recognizing that girls from marginalized communities face unique challenges and require tailored solutions. Section 5. A call to action, the urgency for governments to safeguard our girls. The time for complacency is over. The time for empty promises is past. We need action, decisive, impactful action that safeguards our girls and secures their future. Governments must lead the charge. They must be the vanguards of change, the protectors of the vulnerable. The world is watching. History is recording. Let us not fail our girls. Let us not be remembered as the generation that stood by as their rights were violated, their voices silenced. The time to act is now. The future of our world hinges on the well-being of our girls. Let us create a world where they can live free from fear, where they can dream without limits, and where they can rise to their full potential. Section 6. A future free from fear. The transformative power of government action. Imagine a world where girls walk with their heads held high, unafraid of the shadows, where their laughter echoes in the streets, unburdened by fear, where their potential knows no bounds. This is the world we must strive to create. This is the promise we must make to our daughters. And this is the legacy we must leave behind. Governments hold the power to effect this transformation by enacting and enforcing laws, by ensuring access to education and healthcare, by empowering girls economically, and by fostering a culture of respect and equality. Let us not underestimate the ripple effect of these actions. When we protect and empower girls, we uplift entire communities. We create a more just, equitable, and prosperous world for all.